Now the present generation is always in a fast mode. That's why we have got called fast food, fast internet, fast in India we call fast track vehicles, fast track cars. So everything is fast. There is nothing called slow now. So what does it mean is, it's like I want to achieve things as quick as possible. That's why you can see all these fertilizers. Earlier, just a few decades back, all over the world, the grains were so tasty, so healthy. For a hectare, a particular grain was coming this much. They wanted what? To achieve more. They put fertilizers. Of course they achieved 5 times, 10 times. Now what happens to the land? Forget about land. We are eating only poison, and we spend more money in the hospitals. And medical, pharmaceutical company and this fertilizer company, they go together. I'm sorry to say this thing, but this is the reality. So that person is not valuing, or you can say that person is not giving importance to the value system, who does not consider himself or herself as a valuable person. When I do not consider myself, when I do not appreciate my worth, whether I am worthy or not, then only, or at that moment, I cannot respect value system. I see people, especially in Indian context, I can say, sometimes he is very sick. Here also might be happening the same thing. Let us say a 20-year boy or girl just finishes the study, university. Now, because of his or her talent, hired by a company. The one who was asking, because nowadays in India 500 rupees has no value. Let us say 500 rupees was asking to mother, father, and was begging.
Yes.
Now, if the really smart, there are cases like they get in millions. Monthly, yearly goes in millions now.
Yes.
Now let us not say million. Suppose let us say gets average, they get around 4 to 5 lakhs rupees. Now the person who was asking just 500 rupees, and with that 500 rupees pocket money was able to manage 15 days, let us say, now suddenly gets the salary this much, what will do? And that time when they get the first appointment letter, they get excited. They say, oh, I am worth of this much. Hey, not that company gave you just like that. Because you are worthy person, company has chosen you. How many of them, they appreciate this point? This is a small example. So, I consider myself as an worthy person when other appreciates, when other acknowledges. But I never consider myself as a worthy person by myself. So that time the value system will be upheld. That time the value system will be nourished, will be maintained. When in the society people start appreciating oneself, rather looking for appreciation in other people. And unfortunately, what you call as in West, I call it West mind. That is not single Western culture. West mind follows Western culture, whether it is in India or any other part of the world. And what they do generally, they are more interested quick things.
Yes.
And quickly how they can enjoy, quickly how they can grow up without doing anything. And definitely they will not be able to follow the value system. And moreover, we say, Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. The one who protects dharma is being protected. The one who respects values, dharma means your values.
Yes.
The one who respects values is being valued. If I don't respect values, people will not value me. Neither I will have what you call great self-image about myself. That's why nowadays, especially youngsters, their self-respect is so low. And because self-respect is low, if you look at statistic, the depression, the ratio of depression, the percentage of the depression is much more higher than before. And that person who goes through depression who does not respect value system.
Thank you, Swamiji. You mentioned about fertilizers, no? How we destroy the fields with the fertilizers. What would be healthy fertilizers for us, for the human beings?
See, I am not expert in this regard to say, but one thing I can say is, whatever is natural, see, the nature is so kind.
I was thinking more in the idea that what are the practices, what are the ideas that we may nourish. I use the word fertilizer.
Okay, in that case.
Yes.
See, that's why, let me say the same thing, so I'll bring it. If you go to any jungle, every jungle is a fertile land or not?
Very, yes.
Why?
Because it is as it is. It isn't.
Exactly.
The people didn't.
Nature knows what to give, what not to give.
Yes.
The leaf falls down, the dry branches falls down, and again rain comes and other things, bacteria comes, it gets decomposed.
Okay.
And again same tree gets the manure from that.
Yes.
So nature by itself is great, is fertile. So also we ourselves always better.
True.
Thank God nature does not imitate unless we interfere. But we always imitate. And because of imitation, then what happens? Now, we always, I highlight this point, it's like if you look at this fruits and vegetables. Nowadays, all over the world, fruits are not getting ripened on the tree.
Unfortunately. Yes.
Long before they are ready, it is being plucked.
Yes.
And it goes through chemical process. And colorful fruits come to the market. So, because there is a demand, there is a pressure, there is imitation. That person, that my neighbor farmer is making so much money, let me also make money. This is the competition. Yes, maybe that person has got a bigger land, bigger things, he might be making something. No, I want to overpass. Now, because of that reason, each one is competing with each other without knowing what is competition. I can say this is called now present era. I had gone through one incident in my teenage time where I was growing up. One day I discovered some people are gathered, and I thought, because as a youngster I wanted to see what is happening. I went, they are hitting somebody. And one person is being really getting heated, and there are so many beaten up, that maybe around 20 people are beating up. That person is not able to say anything else. So I wanted to see what is all about it. When I entered, I discovered one of my friend is there, part of it. He is also hitting.
Yes.
I did not know what to do. Then somehow I managed to pull him, hey, come. What happened? To my surprise, he said, I don't know. Then why are you hitting? Because everyone is beating up that fellow. So I thought of joining with that. So really, I was amused whenever I think of this. I always look at present generation.
Yes.
How that fellow, without knowing, because everybody is beating up, let me join. Now the way we are moving, do we know exactly what for we are moving?
Not really.
Because others are doing.
Yes.
Because my friends are doing, because my parents have said, because society demands, I do it. And that would be the best fertilizer, as you said. When I start listening to myself, when I start listening to my inner voice, when I strengthen my inner voice, and when I start strengthening my inner voice, others' voice will be a noise for me. But unfortunately, when I don't strengthen inner voice, others' voice becomes strong in me, and my inner voice becomes a noise, a nuisance for me. That's why people want to run away from oneself.